Jada Ember checking in once again. Y'all already know what time it is. This is going to be a general love reading for the sign of Virgo. Hello, Virgo. Thank y'all for tuning in. Let's see what we can get real quick. Starting off with the Virgo singles. I will be touching on love, sex, romance, and relationships for Virgos. And then I'll move into a couple spread right after that. What does Virgo singles need to know? Interested in love. Keep in mind it is general. Use your spiritual discernment. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay, looks like if you were interested in someone, there's multiple people, multiple parties going on. There's also a lot of people lusting after you at this time. For some reason or whatever reason. That's pretty normal for Virgos. People are always lusting over you because you're beauty. You're probably one of the most, if not the most beautiful in the zodiac. That's just one of your character traits. It's just beauty. Now the sun is coming out, so you're able to live in your truth, or you're finally escaping a certain situation that you were dealing with, Virgo. It's like all the options that come towards you, you just seem uninterested. Why? Your heart is elsewhere. Keep in mind, this is for the singles. Now, if you're in a relationship, stay tuned. I'll do the couple spray right after this, but this is for the singles. Home is where the heart is. High Priestess energy. Yeah, all these people lusting on you. You got your back turned on these lusters. And you're focusing on what? You're thinking or focusing on one person, even though you're single. And I will say this, feelings are mutual. That's the crazy part. They feel how you feel. They want what you want. They on the same type time you on. You're more focused on home foundation, no stability. You either moving or just focus on your home body. It's also the hangman, meaning you're caught up, or the wheel of fortune of the hangman. I don't know. I don't remember. I'm kind of zoned out or spaced out. Short-term memory loss. All right, let's pull it. You were settling in the recent past, but you still like to have a good time, so it is what it is. In order to relieve stress, you like to have a good time. It is what it is. Judgment card came out. Something got exposed here. You weren't getting what you wanted in the situation. 10 of Swords, you had to put it into it because you couldn't take it no more. Current energy, 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups. You should be able to get what you want. However, you're not. The Chariot. So you're moving on. You're trying to move on from a certain situation. You're trying to go on dates. You're trying to let people trick off on it. You want to have a good time. You have a lot of love to give as well. So protect your energy. Don't just be so willy-nilly. Use protection. Right now, there could be like an age difference in the type of relationship. Yeah, there's that hanged woman. You're caught up between two people. You're caught in between two people. Protect yourself. Protect your energy. Protect yourself with whoever's coming in. Could be dealing with an old person or a new person. However, it's just saying protect yourself. Watch your back. Don't trust so easily. Safe sex. Yep. As soon as I said that, an alarm went off. As soon as I, like literally as soon as I said that. Like, come on now. You better wear that latex because you don't want that latex that I think I am latex. I probably butchered that, but that's how it goes. Or you better wear that latex because you don't want latex from a bitch who ain't shit. That was Sada, baby. You said, yeah, you better wear that latex before you get that latex from a bitch who you know ain't shit. Put the fucking phone down. Too much screen time is making you awkward and sad. Go talk to a live person. And you need a big fucking hug. Squeeze. This is an air hug from me to Virgos. That was a hug from me to y'all. I need to be more like a sensitive and sentimental. But that's just my energy. A lot of fire, a lot of passion. Let's move on to them Virgo. So some of y'all could be actually in your feelings. Let's move on to them Virgo couples. If you're in a soul tie with somebody, you're in a spiritual connection, boyfriend, girlfriend, main chick, main guy, wifey, hubby. Hell, it could even be a situationship. This is for Virgos in connections. In a connection, I'm going to be picking up on two energies, yours and theirs. You can reverse the roles if necessary. Just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. What's being hidden, what's going on between Virgos and the person that they're connected to. The first person that came to your mind, the person that you're dealing with. Soul ties. 18 and up explicit content is still on the same subject of love, sex, romance, and relationships. However, from a couple's perspective. Someone here really wants to say you want the sex, or there's an elephant in the room. Y'all on the same page, and that's a huge problem. Y'all both want two separate or two different things. That's a huge problem within the connection. Pillow princess, you want to be romance. You love missionary. You might actually love them, and they love you too. Lover's card is coming out. You know you love them if y'all favorite position is missionary. That's love right there. You know you don't really give a damn when you're just quick to hit it from the back. That's just a wham bam, thank you, ma'am. That's just the doggy style. All right, Virgo, you feel like they should be courting you or being romantic towards you because you're that type. They feel like they don't need to change. They not trying to change. They ain't gonna change. You want them to be all over you physically. You love that. You love when they're obsessed with you. Money is affecting the relationship. This person don't have it all together, or you don't. Confirmation's going off. Someone liked, that was a like tip notification, so that tip was true. Money is involved, is affecting a relationship. One person has an abundance mindset, the other person has a lack mindset. What's the advice? They're so into you, they can't stop thinking about you, and they want it all with you. How do you feel? Tower moment. You feel sad, chaos, revelation, shit ain't working out. They feel distracted. They feel like you're giving to other things. They'll still fuck you though, or they'll still give you the sex. They'll still give you the D. They'll still give you the P if you want it. They're keeping secrets. They're hiding shit, and you know it. What are they hiding? Hoe vibes. They like to keep their options open, or someone likes to get slutted out. Back to how you feel. You wish that they would just come towards you. You wish that they would just stop playing. You want them to be all over you again, or overbearing, or some type of overbearing, crossing boundaries type of energy. How they feel. They just want to knock it out the frame. They just want to beat it up. They just want to bust it down. Yeah. The Empress could be dealing with a Libra. They want you. They still have feelings for you. They crave you. They love you, but they not finna chase you. Why? Because it's the Empress. They got to sit on their throne. There's a lack of communication. Yeah, that's the secret. That's what's being hidden. Back to how you feel. You want them to court you. You want them to offer you a cup. They're not into you as much as you're into them. Vice versa. You're hoping this can go somewhere, but I don't know. Let's see. The Hangman, yeah, more stagnancy, more delays, more wait. It ain't gonna happen as quick as you want. You may get bored with waiting. You may just move on. The Hangman was the last card that came out. Stop trying to control every damn thing. Let shit go. Don't be so extra. Love can hurt like hell. Breathe through that shit. Hello. Thank you, God. Moment of silence. Now, let's pull a card for each sign. Virgo, dealing with each sign all the way from Aries to Pisces. Yeah, control can kill a relationship. It's like the tighter you grip on the relationship, the more this person pulls or runs away. You're killing it. You're killing me. You're suffocating me. Type of energy. What does Virgo need to know dealing with each sign all the way from Aries to Pisces? What's going on? Virgo dealing with each sign all the way from Aries to Pisces. Death card, Scorpio energy. Endings, dead end relationship. It ended already. Someone else is in the background. You ain't the only one if that's what you thought. Yeah, we got the Death card and we also got the Empress. I'll show them to you. The ending of a relationship with either a Libra or just someone you have feelings with. Could be a Taurus. Doesn't matter. Let's pull it. If you're dealing with an Aries, 9 of Wands is just sex based. Virgo, if you're dealing with a Taurus, look but don't touch, smack it, teasing it, thirst trap. If you're dealing with a Gemini, they got multiple options per usual. They always do. If you're dealing with a Cancer, 2 of Wands. They want to go on a date and hit it off. If you're dealing with a Leo, they're ignoring you, ignorant, the fool, exploring the unknown. Snake, be careful. What you don't see coming is there a snake. If you're dealing with a Virgo, 7 of Cups. Too much romance or romantic. If you're dealing with a Libra, 9 of Swords. Don't trust them. Sneaky. Witch bitch. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, Queen of Swords. They're going to cut you off. You're going to cut them off. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, they want you to put them on a pedestal, or you want them to put you on a pedestal. That's why you fucking with them. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, that was for Sagittarius. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, Bow down to me. My feelings rule. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, Two of Swords, it ain't gonna work. Truce. And if you're dealing with a Pisces, they love you, you love them. The lovers, twin flame, twin soul, karmic connection. That's why they love you, because y'all are opposite signs. Once you fall in love with yourself, their game is over. If this resonated, if you want me to pick up on your energy, comment. That's all I got for the sign of Virgo. I will catch y'all on the next one. Peace.